Hey everyone, what's up? It's Kiki, YouTube family. What's he seen? I'm just breaking my silence on it today. Uh, an event actually happened recently in Marabella. Now, this particular event I saw advertised, or I should say, heard advertised on the radio. Then I saw the event's logo and I guess what would be their marketing plan to get people involved in the event. And I was in shock. Like, I didn't know what to do when I first saw it. I was like, nah, man. Trinidadians can't be so blatantly worthless. So, this event borrowed, I call it stealing, but we'll use borrowed for now, right? They borrowed a logo and turned it to the what would be the left or the right, depending, from an international event called Ultra. Ultra's logo is used in different parts of the world, Japan, South Africa, one of their biggest events, Miami Ultra Music Festival. A lot of you that have watched my previous blogs would know about this and know that I see that logo and I get excited. I want to have that experience one day. But I digress. Semi-pleasing. So this event was scheduled to happen on Saturday night. I'm not sure the location. I had no plans of going, and when I saw the marketing for this event, I was not impressed. I thought, I thought of 10 million different better things to do. But I do have friends that went, and I do know they had friends of friends that went, and were excited and thought, yeah, we're gonna party out, we're gonna get our electric music, we're gonna have some trance, house, dubstep, blah, blah, blah. Nobody listens to me sometimes, but. So, friends got there. They had their cooler and thing organized. They was excited to party. They get there and everything is just chaotic. A mad rush. Disorganized. And I won't say the young lady's name, on YouTube, I don't think, but a friend of mine, and I quote, said, false advertisement. Never knew Ultra plays, talking about Ultra Music Festival, Ultra plays fucking soca and bashment. The crowd wasn't even moving or dancing. No vibes, no life. Wow. And then in capital letters, failure. Right? Now, this particular person, it's kind of like me, can enjoy herself anyway, to the beat of a drum. She's not particular to EDM. She likes it. But she's be down and dirty on Juve morning. So it's not someone who is just I need to be in an EDM party only. Right, people? Making sure. That's why I chose her statement. Now, I saw all of this going on. Then I read, sorry. Oh, I hope you like my hair. Sorry, moment. It's purple. Yes. So anyway, moving along. I actually read an article this morning talking about the event being shut down between 12 and 1, and the writer of this story in the Newsday actually got some information from the promoter, spoke to them. And while I understand from my reading is that the EMA came into the event, which they are apt to do because you're supposed to have EMA approvals to hold any event in Trinidad. Even if it's a bloody wedding, in certain areas you need to have EMA approval. It could be at your house, you better have EMA approval. So they're apt to come and see what is going on and maintain that levels will be kept within a certain range. So, excuse my nose, the EMA came in, and apparently at around between 12 and 1, the promoter set off fireworks, which then caused the EMA to shut them down, apparently, due to the noise levels of fireworks. Now, if you are having an event in this country and you plan to have a fete or an extravaganza, and you have decided that in my event I will be having fireworks, music, special activities, you must get the proper approvals for all, and all of this must be advertised to the public. Now, if this promoter, which would be Lullaby Entertainment, has all his paperwork in order, I truly hope that you take this to the highest high when it comes to legalities, and make sure to clear your name, because right now you look like a schmuck in my eyes. You've ripped off an international event logo, the idea. I know for a fact that some of the videos you used to promote your event were not even close to what you were planning to have. So, that blunt false advertisement and stealing the videos from the same event that you steal piece of your logo from, and or I should say borrowed. Maybe he's gonna pay it back or something. I don't know. I hope that you take this seriously, and you bear in mind that everything happens for a reason. Maybe you should think of it like that. Not think about it and state, according to this article, I'll just read a quick line from what the promoter himself, I think, is here. I was planning to do a next event in South, but I will take it to North. Everybody could do their stuff. Everybody could have their parties, and nobody has issues. Anything good that is happening in South is just an issue. So, because you pass the lighthouse, things not going your way, you vex. Really? That made no sense to me. The first statement out of your mouth, or the first things that you should be saying, is not about the difference between North and South. You might get away with it in North, and it happens because of the amount of events you have. But maybe the reason you didn't get away with it was because in San Fernando, they're strict and they make sure that you follow the rules. So, as I said before, to the promoter, if you have your pertaining documents and your approvals go through, you make sure you have a lawyer and you take legal action. If you don't have all the approvals, then I would love somebody who knows how to do the research on these things to find out how this promoter was able to get as far as having an event without the proper approvals. Because then, as usual, there is a thought of, is there bubble, is there underhandedness, and as usual, we as Trinidadians don't always take that on. But it's serious, guys. It's serious, because there are small people out there trying to pull off events all the time and get shut down because they start going through the approval process and get a big NO, or there's a fee that they have to pay that they're unable to. It happens. So, something like this, everybody should be treated the same. My overall view on this is, we as Trinidadians, we really need to remind these promoters that we are the reason they make money. We pay $200, $300, $600, sometimes $1,000 and up to go to these events, and we're treated with disregard, disrespect. I mean, things aren't organized. Sometimes you pay $400 and you can't even get a bottle of water to quench your thirst. How? I am not certain because I've never had to plan a huge event. But if you have a sponsor list that is as long as a 10-foot wall, right? If you have a bajillion sponsors and you cannot offer me a glass of water at your event, then it makes me wonder, what am I doing here? Why did I pay my money? Right? And this is not pertaining to the event that happened this weekend. This is overall. I mean, we as Trinidadians need to realize that we pay a lot of money to go to these parties, fetes included. Carnival is right around the corner, and you know ticket prices are started to hit, and people are starting to put aside carnival money before Christmas presents. Because why? People who love carnival and love to fet and party have to save up months in advance now to go and enjoy themselves. And it shouldn't be like that, you know? It shouldn't be that someone has to pay $1,200 in order to have a glass of water in an event. It shouldn't. So what I think we as Trinidadians need to do is check ourselves. Make sure that when you go to an event, whether it's a fete, a party, a cruise, a bar, remember, you, at the end of the day, are spending your hard-earned money. And you, at the end of the day, need to make sure that you are treated correctly. I am not saying to go and quarrel with the people about their prices of alcohol or whatever. That is not the case. If you're paying for a service, you should receive it. Water, bar, whatever. People telling you where to go, signage. These are all things that need to be in an event. It can't be one small sign that says general and one other line over there that tells people to go VIP. And then when they reach inside, there's nothing telling them or no one giving them information on where or what to do. It happens all the time and we pay for it all the time. I actually pick and choose the promoters that I go to and the events that I go to. I am not paying money to watch you run around like a chicken without feathers. I'm sorry. That's not what my hard-earned money is for. So you, my viewers and people of Trinidad and Tobago, is your money you're giving away if you're going to events that and promoters that aren't or don't have your best interests at heart. And to the promoters, remember, your people and patrons that pay in to come to see your event, if all of them decide to boycott you, you'll lose a lot of money for that. So stop treating us like idiots. Stop giving us $10 prices with $1 budgets. You know, the Trinidadian population is better than that, and we should be treated as such. So I don't know if anybody or any promoter is really going to hear my blog, but I hope they do, and I hope they realize that they do have some Trinidadians that are fed up of their bullshit. And if it just means that my one ticket won't be bought, so be it. Maybe my blog will be heard and maybe more people will join me. And when they are unhappy, they'll also stop buying. And then what will you eat? Yeah, nothing. So, guys, I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. I try to keep it short, but it's a lot of information. So